we're back. We are back in this unit. Oh man, a lot of junk left. I can see probably a whole nother truckload right here. Wow. So yesterday we got through a lot of this side. Got through a little bit more in the front here. This is all flea market stuff. This is all flea market stuff. A little bit more good stuff than I thought, but I just got back from the dump. If you guys missed the last couple episodes, this unit right here I got for just $1. And I do consider it to be a favor to the facility. And I told her, I'll help you clean this thing out. Like, it's looks like clearly a dump run. However, there's been good stuff in here. Some of the stuff is boxed up over here. These are just empty boxes. Ooh, that's a Lego. I saw it's PS3. I didn't see it was Lego. Just a box though. I haven't found that, but I did find a little bit of video games. A couple Nintendo NES and a fair amount of PS1s. Got to get in here. There's a bunch of die-cast cars back here, so good stuff. We have found a few decent vintage clothes items. I think that is kind of neat. What do you guys think about that? What does that say? Skitique? Skitique? I don't know. It definitely has that 80s, early 90s colors in it. Late 80s, I'd say. Yeah, look at this thing right here. That's actually pretty dope. Bored tribes, worn to be wild. It's funny. That's actually kind of cool. I like it. If you're going to like a 80s, 90s party, probably 90s, early 90s party, that would be super cool to wear. All right, let's get the garbage can and get this on. Let's get it on. Got a lot of work to do. I am getting an early start today. It's just barely 9 o'clock. I went to the dentist this morning, got my teeth cleaned, and then I went to the dump, and then I went to Starbucks. That's pretty nice. Big old paper trimmer. That is pretty nice. If that's what it is. Let's see. Okay. Yeah. That's what it appears to be, but there's something else in here too. What is this? What is this? They're just cardstock boards. Oh, they have different colors on the back. This is, I think, matting for frames. I think it's matting. That's kind of neat. This is kind of neat. Shoot, that's actually pretty good right here. It might be worth a little bit because it's such a large one. Fiskars is like okay. It's not a great brand. It's not a bad brand. Just mediocre. Oh yeah, see, look at this. He's cutting frames. Doing his own framing. Big bubble mailer right there. Alright, this stuff. It's unfortunately, because of how it's stored, I think it's, there might be a few that are decent here. They could probably be flattened out, but I don't think there's a tremendous amount of value there, so we'll let it go. We will let it go. BMW, very nice. Ah, it's BMW branded, but it's not a, I don't see the logo outside. If it had a little crust right here, that would be probably pretty sellable, but this, it's nice fleece. I don't know if that's worth anything. Oh, here we go. It's got that there right there, a little embroidery. High Velocity Patent is the brand. That's a nice fan. Alright guys, well, let me get a little better setup here. Get my tables popped up, get some boxes taken out of here, and maybe we'll start with this guy right here. This is an Atlantic brand. I think that's a decent brand. It's not bad luggage right here. Ooh, oh, it's not. It's not. It's a camera bag, but man, I was hoping the camera's in here. It's not. That's a nice little bag though. Very nice bag. And you see he's got some decent cameras. Right here is a Canon EOS Digital Rebel. I don't know how old that is. Maybe it's not worth that much, but I do see a lot of slides and stuff. I think this guy was into photography. Geez, here's another pretty nice little bag. Tripod case. Very nice. And there's a tripod. Quantaray by Sunpack. That's a Quantaray bag. Okay. I'll have to look that up. Hygiene stuff. Oh, look at this. 4-day access pass. Sebring International Raceway. $90. 2006. That's kind of cool. Shampoo. Alright. That's it for that one. Okay, this right here, same one, sold for 28 bucks, open box, which is probably what this one is. The bag will add a little value, but there's a couple already listed too, so it's not like they're rare or anything. Yeah, it does look brand new though. Ah, sheesh. All right, maybe I'll put that aside. That's a little decent. Okay, this is empty right here. Let's see. Ugh, mice have been in that. That's super gross. Throw in the dump. Okay. Here we got pillows, towels. Towels sell good. Towels sell pretty good. Now look at this. Yesterday, towards the end of the day, I found this whole bag full of brand new hats. Rosebacher or Rossbacher. Huh. That's a vintage Timberland right there. Huh. Another one. And I'm thinking it's vintage only because I think this stuff has been here a long time. It's Izod. Stained. Made in Sri Lanka. Okay. Uh-oh, this is good. Oh, guys, look at this. Ooh, ooh. Okay, what's this? A food processor, I think. Black & Decker, quick and easy. I think it's just a food processor, but look at this. Oh, heck yes. Oh, KitchenAid. Heavy duty. Fantastic. Oh, wow. Model K5SS. Fantastic. Oh, I see a sewing machine right here. What's that? PFAFF. Okay. 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 What do we got here? All right. Looks like another money envelope. It's not. Okay. Soap. Yep. Okay. Okay. Found a dime. Polo, but it's stained. There's another old Banana Republic right here. Ooh, look at this. That's cool. Tommy Hilfiger, not bad. John Henry. The Polo. Okay. Dang, it's too bad it's stained. That's kind of nice. Oh, Outer Banks, but it's got the BMW. Cutter and Buck. Another nice Polo. This is a vintage too. Look at this old label. Made in the USA. Dang. That's a good. Christian Dior. Gant. Oh, there's another old Polo. Oh, come on. Ooh, that's nice. Made in the USA. It's a little stain right here, but I don't know. That might come out. And then what we got here? Look at this guy. Heck yeah. Size extra large McLaren. That's pretty cool. That's a single, no, not double stitch. Maui shirt. That's pretty cool. Club room. Another Banana Republic. There's that Polo. Okay. This one's pretty heavily soiled and stained too. I'm gonna let that go. It's a Samsonite though. Too bad. Okay, that was a good one. Okay, I do keep this. Alright. There's a lot of hand sanitizer there. Band-Aids. Oh, Volkswagen. That's cool. Volkswagen key. Brand new padlock. Volkswagen key fob. Okay, here's the next box, and check this out. This is kind of funny. Kick ASS Cookie Company. Maybe it's another company he's trying to start. What's this? Ooh, black currant preserves. Oh, saffron. Does that have an expiration? I've sold some saffron online for really good money. This stuff is not cheap. That's been opened. Olive oil, I think. Okay. Nice little basket. Oh, what's this? Gucci Guilty, little sampler. Nice. These are nice. That's a nice strainer. Opens like that, go in your sink. Very nice. That's trashed. That one is too. I don't feel right about selling those. Recycle. Alright, this one looks like a lot of trash. Partnership agreement. Whoa, what is this? It sounds juicy. My offer does not change. I know you are the same Raymond. What? Partnership agreement. I'm gonna read that later. I'm kind of interested. Letter to Wendy. Oh, it's some kind of a, yeah, some kind of a purchase agreement. It sounds like they had a little privately traded company. Okay. Another letter. Some personal stuff. This is interesting. I have to come to a crossroad in my life. I have no choice but to tell you that I cannot wait anymore. I have no money, no place to stay, and all my bills are past due. I can't stay around and try to heal your pains if you have no interest in healing them yourself. I just told you your daughter was doing drugs and you were in total denial. And after all that shouting and slamming the door in my face, you found out I was right. Wow, okay. This is from 2006. This is old news, but kind of interesting. I'm gonna read that later. I'm a little curious. Ugh, this box is kind of nasty. More personal letters here. Oh boy, these are great to have right here. That one's kind of dirty. Oh man, these are so dirty. Okay, that's not too bad. I'll try to reuse these guys. I reuse everything I can. Keep it out of the landfill. BMW. Ooh, look at this. Okay, that plastic is kind of thrashed. The Ferrari official book right here. Ferrari stuff tends to be kind of pricey. Ooh, that looks nice. Rizzoli, New York. Okay, let's take this plastic off because it's gross. This book we're gonna have to look up. Ooh, that's got some potential. Cooler. Omega, is there any value in these? I'm not sure, maybe. Zeppelin. Those are kind of cool. Resistol cleaning kit. Alright. Gotta let that go. Oh, that's gross. Look at all this mouse poop in there. Okay, there's another keychain though. Pretty nice. Check it out. I've had this net on my truck here for probably about 3 years. I'm finally retiring it because as great as these nets are, they do have a life expectancy, and they start doing this. See this? They just start shredding. They don't hold. Look at that. They just give out. It happens very suddenly too. So I bought this. I do not like these as much. Those are the bungee cord ones. These are way better, but I can't find one of these at the moment. These are not cheap either. I think I spent about 50 bucks each on those. I buy them multiples at a time. This I got at a garage sale for like 6 bucks. The guy said it was brand new, so I'm like, whatever. It'll get me by a little bit. Okay. BMW book. The guy likes some nice cars. Yeah. Jeez, I think it's fine jewelry. Somebody that didn't have any money. Like the expensive cars and expensive jewelry, and you had watches. It's like, dude. Yeah, I'm no financial expert or nothing, but I'm saying he didn't have any money because that's what he said in his letter. I can also assume since he lost his unit, money was somewhat of an issue. Nothing. Next box. What do we got? Couple towels. Oh, more of those. Okay. That's funny. Got a whole bunch of these. Mephisto and Echo. Dang, these are good shoes. Good quality shoes here. These really should be 10 bucks each. These Mephistos are really nice. They just need to be cleaned up a little bit, but they're leather. Okay. Bill Blass. Corduroy. It's kind of cool. Put that aside. Oh man, I used to have that phone. What the heck? This is brand new. It's got the little film on there. Is there any value in this? Well, maybe I shouldn't have ripped that box open. There might be a little value in this. I don't know. Let me see. No sold. Or, sorry, none listed. No sold. Let's try this way. Nokia 2270. Power cord sold for 14 bucks. What the heck? 60 bucks? No, that's Nokia 225. I don't know, guys. I'm gonna put it aside. because it's new, I just have a feeling I might be able to get a little bit of money out of that. It might be 40-50 bucks. There's the other shoe. Look at this, BMW bikes. Alright, that's it, except he had more. Wait, what's this? What's this? Oh. Quarter. Nickel. Okay. Alright. Yeah. It's in German. Oh, that's nice. BMW coffee mug. Look at this. Nice BMW bag. You bought something from the BMW store. Which again, I don't know why he's doing that if he's got money problems. It's like you should be shopping at Target. I mean, you shouldn't be in a dealership at all. This one has been dusty. This one's been testing my sinuses for sure. What's that? J. Crew. It's brand new. Puppy Love for girls. Fragrance. What is this? Some pictures of a girl. And it says, thank you for taking the time to pass this on to your contact. Created Puppy Love for girls inspired by fragrance's huge success in the 70s, 80s called Love's Baby Soft. It was a must-have for every preteen and teenage girl in America. I remember asking it for Christmas for many years. Well, those customers grew up and companies stopped advertising it, faded away. Being in fragrance industry for 20 years, I get asked all the time, what do you have for a young girl? Puppy Love for Girls is endorsed by Carolyn Sunshine, who plays Tinka on Disney's #1 show, Shake It Up. Okay, the only problem is I can smell it through the box, and the box looks like it's been leaking in here. Let's see. Oh my goodness, it's almost all gone. Wow. Puppy Love, huh? Should have invested in a better bottle. Leak-proof bottle. That's what they needed. Yeah, I don't see any comps on here, so it's nothing. I think it was another product concept someone was trying to launch. Okay. Ooh, that's kind of nice. Should we do it? My brain's telling me no, don't do it. Oh, it's probably locked. There's probably a lock or something in here. Oh no, there's a battery. That's weird. Okay. This looks kind of decent. Look at this, guys. AOL. America Online. They used to ship these in these metal tins. It's so crazy. Kind of neat. Body glove. Looks like a knee brace. What's this? Insect growth regulator. Look at this. They show us spraying it on the dog. That's crazy. Nuva wax. Nice tape measure here. 100 foot. Ooh, that one's got a broken part there. Cool. Allied True Craft, made in Spain. Oh, decent clippers right here. Alright guys, we finally made it to the wall. That's pretty good. Now I think I'm gonna there's a little bit more to go back this way on. I'm gonna do that. Okay. That's kind of gross. The mice have been on top of this stuff. There's that McLaren. Ooh, we might have that somewhere. Okay, we're gonna put that aside. I think we might have We might have the car to go with that. Ooh, that's some nice shelf brackets right there. Super strong. Ooh. Uh-oh. What? No way. Omega watch. Hang on, guys. What the heck? What the heck? Sorry, I'm not gonna make a big deal because these guys are right over here. What the heck? That's a real Omega watch right here. Oh no, this is really good. This is really, really, really good. Denon right here. Denon. Something to do with speakers. Oh wow. You know what? I'm gonna put this in the car. I think that's worth quite a bit right here. A couple $100 maybe? Oh man, fantastic. What the heck? It was just sitting right here. Oh. And look at this, made in Italy. Made in Italy on this guy. That's pretty cool. Made in Italy. Okay. BMW, here's another die-cast car. What the heck? This box producing really good stuff right here. There's laurel birch and there's a dead spider and a web right here. That's kind of cute though. Oh. Alright, this guy's not coming out. Box is too smushed. I'll do it later. I'm gonna put these two aside though. These will probably go into our auctions. And guys, I'm not even sure I talked about our auctions on the last episode because I mean, I was just here last night. My day was so derailed. Jana slipping and getting a concussion, going to the ER, and she's doing all right, but she's home today resting. And then of course Charlie Kirk getting assassinated. That just spun my mind. I'm not even sure I mentioned our whatnot auctions yesterday. If I didn't, I do want to make sure I promote that right now early in this video. These die-cast cars and some of this better stuff, maybe the Omega watch too, probably the Omega watch, we're gonna put that stuff in our whatnot live auctions. So if you like that kind of stuff and you're like, where do I buy this from, you locker nuts, you can only get it in the whatnot auctions. All right, that's where we sell stuff. We don't sell stuff directly anymore. We're gonna put it in the auction. We're gonna have a lot of fun on a Monday nights. That's when we usually do it. We start the bid at $3 and we let the clock go for 15 seconds and you guys can bid on it and have fun and compete against each other and buy whatever you want. And I'll tell you, stuff goes for a very good deal. So that makes it very exciting and very fun. You never know what we're gonna pull out next and you never know how much it's gonna sell for, but usually things are going like crazy cheap. A couple items on Monday just a few nights ago went so cheap. I was just like, wow, you guys, somebody just picked up a great deal. So if you haven't tried that whatnot yet, please, I do encourage you, go to our website, lockernuts.com, click the link, or you can go in the description of the video below. I'll try to pin it in the chats. We can put a QR code up here so you can scan it on your phone. If you're watching this on your TV, scan it, bang. You want to go to our sponsored sign up page, okay, when you do it. Don't go to the App Store and install the program. And it is an app, all right, for your phone and tablet. Don't go to the App Store, go to our link because that's going to get you a $15 spending credit for free. All right, that's completely for free. It's whatnot thanking you for trying it out, guys, and you're going to have so much fun to spend that $15, all right? Because it's free money, but also it's a real thrill being part of a live auction like that. So Jen and I will be live streaming whenever you're watching this. We'll live stream the upcoming Monday. We'll probably have that Omega in there. We'll have some of these other better things that we're finding. Most of the stuff's going to go to the dump or the flea market, but the better stuff I'm putting aside to put in that whatnot auction. Make sure you join us. We're going to have fun together. All right, let's get back to this. Much more kitchen stuff here. Knife. Carpet cleaner. Oh man, what's this? Jeez. Vintage race car sticker. It might be something. I'll put it aside. Yeah, Charlie Kirk thing, man. I'm still like just, my mind is just spinning because that is such terribly sad news. And man, I mean, it's just really, really hard to accept that it's even real. Okay, this is all paperwork here. Yeah, strange times we're living in. I pray for his family. I pray for all our families, really. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at this, guys. Super ornate, like inlaid work on this frame. And then this picture is really interesting. I think that might be hand done. That is not a print. I don't even know what the medium is in here. Piece of stone or something? This is really interesting. Oh. Okay. This is signed. This is some very interesting stuff. I think this guy's Middle Eastern, so who knows where this stuff came from. That is so cool. Wow. Okay, this frame's got a little damage, a few little sections damage to it, but oh man, there's so much detail in that. Okay, we're gonna have to find something to wrap those in. Oh, I got the bubble wrap. I'll wrap those up and get them nice and protected, because those might be worth something. Again, that's probably stuff we'll put into our live auction. Okay, here's another one of those tripods. Really dusty. Sunpack 9001. This is Sunpack 9002. They are a little bit different. That also looks brand new. Wow. What's this stuff? Don't know. Don't care that much. If I can figure out what it is, I can see if it has any significant value, but geez, for someone in the professional food industry, this guy has some janky utensils. This is kind of neat. It's older. Alright, I'll go through this, see if there's anything good, but I won't bore you guys with that. It's not looking too good so far. Okay. Okay, we're getting it pretty cleaned out here, guys. This, I think, is some glass. I think it's like glass shelves because it's super heavy. I tried to get it out last night and I was like, nope, not coming. There's another box for a model. Okay. Yeah, this looks decent. I see a couple more in there. Yeah. This is okay. I might sell for $5. More BMW catalogs. I think it's Parker Leasing. Jump. Jump, jump, jump. Ah, bummer. Empties. Ah, empties. It's a decent toaster. These are plastics. Yikes. Alright, more foam board. Oh, wow. A lot more foam board. Oh, okay, there. It's a picture. I have a feeling that's what we found in the back. If you guys watched this series from the beginning, you saw a big stack of stuff back there. Oh, yeah. I think he was taking photos and developing them and trying to frame them himself and sell them as something good. Yep, ultra glossy photo paper. That's worth a little bit right here, actually. Alright, check this out, guys. We got a bunch of magazines in here. These, I found a few DuPont registries, but they're mostly like pretty thrashed in this locker. These ones look pretty good. And this is a Viper, and this is a Viper GTSR. When I scan the barcode into eBay, come up with like 3 sold comps. They're not the same ones, but wait, actually that is the same one. $11 right there, sold on eBay. Yeah, May 2000. So, that's kind of interesting, right? Let's see what is for sale. Not sold, but for sale. 11, whole bunch for $11 each. Actually, not too many. Well, that's going off the barcode. Let's try this. DuPont registry magazine, sold. $20, $12. That's, yeah, it's brand new. 2025. 1999. $20. 25. Oh, that's a lot of 9. Sold for 12. 25. That's, yeah, that's not much. $12. $24. $12. Huh. A lot of 13 sold for 60 bucks. There's a little value here. There is. I think I'm gonna put these aside. Oops, and then wait. Look at this, a VHS tape from Pink Floyd. It looks like a live performance. Let's try that. 10 bucks. Yeah, 10 bucks. There's a 3 bucks. Brand new, 23 bucks. Whatever, not that much, but still worth bringing to the market. But these are something better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put these aside. They're in. I thought these were all books in here, car books. There might be more magazines in there too. I'm not tackling that right this second because the box weighs a ton. But yeah, look it, guys. I have been making progress here. I kind of pulled everything out. That was glass, by the way, and my neighbors left, so it's kind of hard filming when there's people listening to you. And they're a little nosy. This is beautiful glass. Do you see that? It's got that nice finished edge on it. Big old shelves, weighs a ton. They had it wrapped up. I probably should try to sell those. They're just so heavy. So don't think it's like I'm gonna try to sell that disgusting toaster, but not the glass. But the glass is just so heavy. It does sell though, but not for much. I maybe get 10 bucks for all that glass. Man, this one's really affecting my sinuses. Okay, yesterday when I left the locker and I was wrapping up the filming, I mentioned a brand that I was not familiar with. And I said that when I brought it up to Gianna, she knew what it was, but I had to spell it for her. Because I was saying Faconable. See? F-A-C-O-N-N-A-B-L-E. It's got some little fake squiggly funky thing on the C. She said, oh, that's Fason or something like that. I was like, yeah, it doesn't sound like that at all. But when I say it, Fason or something like that, I was like, yeah. She said these were very expensive, sold exclusively at Nordstrom for a while back in the 90s, and she said these were like very costly and only her high-end clientele bought these. And I got 3. These are all beautiful shirts too right here. I mean, they're not dirty, surprisingly. These were not hanging up though. I think I found a couple by this brand hanging up, but they were nasty, so I just either chucked them in the garbage or put them in the flea market bin. I don't remember what. But now she said these might do well with our vintage clothes buyers. We're gonna try it. I've never come across that brand, at least not that I remember. This is decent right here. I mean, this is a good find for old locker nuts. Maybe not for resale value, but for utility. You know, it looks sealed. I see little shreds of them, but as long as mice haven't gotten in here, and there's no, I see one little tear right there, but nothing's got in it. As long as it's not been contaminated or anything, that's clean popcorn, styrofoam popcorn right there. So, or peanuts or whatever you call it. That's great for shipping. I'll reuse that for sure. We'll reuse that. Keep it out of the landfill. Use it at least one more time. There's a Dockers, and there is, I'm not sure, maybe something better. We'll send those to the flea market. It's kind of funny. I brought some clothes to the dump today and this morning, and there was slacks in there too, because there's a whole bunch hanging up here. They were nasty, just dirty, dusty, cobwebby, and also he had a lot of stained stuff. I brought to the dump. When the dump guys walked over and started picking through my garbage and pulled out the slacks, put them aside, and I was like, okay, that's cool, whatever, you know. You want to use those? It's fine with me. I got no objections at all. I'm glad somebody can use it. This little scraper, I'll put that aside only because, oh wait, so what's this? Tile. It's a little tracking device. I wonder if he's tracking where his stuff goes. Yeah, that'd be funny. He rolls up to our new house. If you guys haven't been watching us in a while, we just moved to 5 acres. It's a gated property, fenced entirely around. Most of it like 8-foot tall vinyl fencing, like very hard to get through. We have an automatic gate in the front. Pretty secure parcel. Also very visible on a quiet road, country road. So if somebody were to like be even considering being a problem maker, we would see them. We would see them out in the street. We see them scratching their head trying to figure out what their options are for causing trouble. Yeah, they wouldn't be very low-key, and they'd be filmed too. But oh, I just noticed this. Look at this. This is pretty corroded right there. That's a little bit of a problem. I'll clean that up, but hopefully we still have good contacts there, because that'll definitely diminish the value. Kind of funny, that guy is like, he goes, oh, that's worth and I'm like, 150 bucks, and he's like, no, 100 bucks, and I'm thinking, dude. I know he's a well-meaning, but He doesn't know what he's talking about. It's got 3 attachments, nice bowl. It's a heavy duty model. I just sold one just like that for 150 bucks. It's like, come on, dude. I know what I got. I know what I got. And he's trying to tell me, well, when you have somebody who's ready to pay, you should just sell it. And I'm thinking, are you ready to pay? Is that what your angle is? Because I get the 150 for these. And I sold 2 in the last month, 150 each. Yeah, lots of low ballers. I just ignore them. So this right here, J. Henkel's, I pulled out the best stuff. I forgot to show you guys. J. Henkel's, I would not normally pull it out, but since I'm pulling out a bunch of knives, I pulled it out. This is a good knife, but I usually don't sell them by themselves. I sell them in lots. So this is a funny looking little knife right here, and it's made in the USA. Stainless. I'm not sure what this is, plastic, but this looks like this could be a Bakelite handle. Right here, look how cool that is. So when you grab something, you push that to push it off your fork. Probably good for like picking up steak. BioCurve, again, I wouldn't have put this aside, but Chicago cutlery is seen. It feels really nice in the hand, very sharp. It seems like a nicer knife. Now these were what I was most interested in. This is made by Victorinox, Switzerland, RH Forstner Company, 409-6. I got that piece. This is also Victorinox. Wait. Oh, this one. Yeah, Victorinox right here. Thought I had another piece. Different handles kind of throws you off. So I got 3 Victorinox. This is a little chopper right here from Japan. It says Bonnie. I just thought it was cool. So small. This is definitely a little different, isn't it? And that is made by Thomas, USA. 4-way knife, it says, and it's spelled N-I-F-E. Pretty interesting. This is a peeler right here. It's got the jaggies. I don't know. It's just, that's different. This one, the Professionals, made in the USA, carving knife. Again, I wouldn't have put that aside since I have a bunch of them put aside. And then this DuraSharp, made in the USA, is definitely a nice pair of scissors. So nothing super exciting here, but so definitely some a little bit more interesting. And maybe we'll put these in our auction. We'll lot all these up as one big lot or something, because I think there's some good stuff here. All right, guys, I am carving my way in, making good progress. Not finding that many great things. I'm gonna get these closed down in a second. We'll look through those. I found all of these in that pile, and this is all that, I'm gonna call it faconable. Fastenal, or whatever is the proper. That one's kind of thrash right there, but this is cool. Look at the prints on that. I mean, the colors, it's so 90s. Oh yeah, that potentially has got some good stuff, but I pulled this bag. Check this out, guys. There's some Ferragamo, Salvador Ferragamos right there. And we got a couple more in here. Oh, yeah, Ferragamo. Kind of cool. Kind of cool. They're definitely worn. Very worn. But yeah, look at that Ferragamo. It's pretty good shoes. We've sold Ferragamos on eBay before, and definitely there's value there. Definitely. There's a garbage box there. But in this condition, I don't think there's much. Especially that one's pretty thrashed. But even these with the box, I don't think there's big money there. All right, so don't get too excited. And then I found this. I wanted to take a closer look at it. I mean, I was actually on the phone with Gianna when I found this, and I just started cracking up. Armando Montelongo. You remember this guy? I don't remember what the show was called, but he had some kind of house flipping show. Look how young he is there, and he's not there. So DVDs, how you can flip and grow rich too. Sure, Armando, sure. So he's got all these books, because you know what? There's that much information that you guys need to know. You need to know. Private investors, fix your credit, pay down debt, open an S Corp, do the next deal, 1031 exchanges. You guys know what all that stuff is? You should. You should, but I don't think you need to get it from Armando Montenegro. He's such a ham on the camera. Is this worth anything? Does anybody even want that anymore? I think it's total BS, but I'll put it aside. You guys comment. Please comment if you want that or not. If you said, hey, if you can sell me that cheap enough, I'll buy it and learn. I want to learn Armando's system. Armando's system is get your fat head on camera and become a overnight sensation, and then act like you know what you're talking about and sell people an instruction book. I don't think he had anything really that significant to teach that you can't find anywhere else. I think he just got lucky. Personal opinion. Personal opinion. All right. This is ooh, chaps. This looks like more of that Faconable shirts. I don't think I want to pull it out. It's all kind of, it's locked in place with all the hangers and everything. But this looks kind of decent. I think these might be good enough to take to the better market right here. I've got all of these put aside. I'll just keep adding. We'll add this to it. I want that kind of stuff, guys. I want good stuff. I want good stuff to take to the good market. I don't want low-end stuff for the low-end market. I don't want dump stuff. I want better stuff. So that bag makes me happy. Look at this right here. This says relieve back pain. It's the teeter hang-ups system right here. Now I see the straps. That makes me think it's in here. Nope. 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 Oh, bummer. Yeah, it's one of those. Zero gravity. It's all the packaging in there. Bummer. Bummer. I think that would have probably been $100, maybe more. If it was brand new, maybe a little bit more. That actually looks like a really decent one. Teeter hang up. See the plastic backboard here? That looks kind of decent. I found these quite a few times over the years. Haven't found one in a little while, but they're hard sell. You either get the guy who wants it and needs it, they'll pay you $75 at the market, or you don't, and it goes at the dollar sale, or you take it to the dump afterwards. It's basically hit or miss. Now that is something even better. Look at this, $311 Simplex Plus, better than the Fiskars. This is made in the USA, so pretty sure Fisker stuff's all made in China. I just want to peek. It's in there. Alright. This also should probably be either a local Facebook Marketplace because it's so big and heavy, or an eBay item because it is a niche buyer. Not many people need those big cutters, especially not to where they want to buy a premium one. They'd probably rather just buy the Fiskars from Staples or something, Office Depot. Alright, is this in here? Oh, it might be. This heavy. Come on. Come on, it's here. That is good. Look, it barely used. There's hardly any wear on that face right there. That's not bad. Okay. Yes. That's good. I'm gonna look this guy up, see how much this is worth. All right, here's one pre-owned, sold $45. So not the big money, but that's a nice one though. Nice one. Mm-hmm. All right, guys, I'm gonna try to get these down. And they're mostly gonna get dropped on the ground. It's really hard to get these down without dropping them. This is a cool one. I like this vest. It'll take me a while, but I'll get it. Ooh, I get that right there. Oh yeah, that's way better. That label is long gone. Super cool though. I love the look of this vest, guys. To me, that just screams my childhood. Okay, I'll put that aside. That's gonna go to the better flea market for sure. Unless I dibs it, then I might be wearing it to the better flea market. Permit. Pretty dirty. I'll let that one go. We don't need to save them all. This one, oh, Banana Republic, of course. The good ones fell on the very dirty ground. It was already dirty. It's way dirtier. Dirty, dirty, dirty. What's this? It's a sweater. It's getting to be sweater weather. Marconi. I don't know. What do you guys think? It's kind of cool. I mean, I do kind of like it. Not for me, but I could see that selling. I might have to give that a shot. All right, so luckily most of the clothes fell on here, and then back here, I took those few ones down, tossed them over here, except for this guy. This guy dropped like a brick because it is heavy. This is a leather jacket. Ooh, that's nice. Ooh, that's nice. Weekender. That is a nice piece right here. Yeah, very thick suede, super thick. Like someone could probably stab you and you'll be all right because it won't get through that leather. That's like a layer of protection, almost like body armor. All right, let me go through this. I'll let you guys know if there's anything super exciting, but I mean, like right away, look at this Banana Republic right here. Faconable, Nordstrom's, Pierre Cardin. This is good stuff. Be more good stuff. Okay, this looks like this could be it. This is GMP. It's got the white box, looks just like that. It says number 5. Let's see if we... This does say part 12022. That's it. 250 bucks. Oh, wow.